Welcome back, citizens, and thank you for watching. We'd like to thank all of our patrons and channel members. Thank you so much for your support. If you enjoy our content, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button to help the channel grow. In today's episode, we'll be talking about the Ellis System and learning about its planets, features of interest, history, and lore. And that episode starts right now. The Ellis System is a gargantuan system consisting of a main sequence dwarf F star orbited by 3 planets, 1 asteroid belt, a space station, and 5 jump points within its 101 AU boundaries. The jump points connect the Ellis System to the Magnus System through a large jump point, to the Nexus System through a large jump point, to the Killian System through a large jump point, to the Tyrannus System through a medium jump point, and the Min System through a small jump point. If speed could paradoxically be represented by a fixed point in space, then that point is unquestionably the Ellis System, home of the Murray Cup, the most famous racing event in the galaxy. Ellis is a star system that plays off of its reputation to any tourist or other visitors who pass through. However, Ellis is actually a very interesting star system on its own merits. From the massive underwater animals that once inhabited the oceans of Campos to the recent collision between Ellis 9 and its moon, Ellis is worth at least one voyage. Cosmologically, Ellis is an F3V yellow star featuring a green band teeming with planets, allowing for an unusually high amount of human habitation. The system is located in a highly developed region of UEE space with strong jump ties to Magnus, Killian, and Nexus. Despite its association with space racing, Ellis has never been a manufacturing powerhouse. Instead, it exports unrefined minerals and resources to other populated systems in the local star cluster. Ellis 1 and 2 are typical inter-system uninhabitable worlds. Ellis 1 is a protoplanet that orbits so close to the star that it is frequently caught within the solar flares. Miners consider Ellis 1 the ultimate tease. Advanced scanners indicate that the bubbling magna surface might hide a fortune in raw minerals, but there is no shielding technology yet available that would allow a mining drone to confirm the scans. Dozens of pilots and crews have been killed in the attempt. Ellis 2 is shrouded in a thick, smoggy atmosphere. The surface is barren and otherwise uninteresting, although the constant severe storms are an attractive diversion for observers. Located on the edge of the system's green zone, hence the imaginative name Green, Ellis 3 was purpose-constructed as a resort world to cater to visitors interested in the Murray Cup. A terraformed ocean world, the planet is dotted with luxury towers and mega resorts. To preserve the world's elaborate underwater reefs, only a single landing zone is allowed, in the coastal city of Ido. Due to the fact that Green was terraformed, it has no native sea life. Attempts to transport species from Campos and Earth have been met with abject failure. Campos, Ellis 4, was the first world settled in the system, and it remains the most populated planet. It is also the only planet in the Ellis System with an economy that revolves around anything but racing. Campos is a high-gravity ocean world stocked with all manners of sea life. The planet itself is named after a particularly large sea creature, though not one of the many whose harvested meat is available for export. Campos's high gravity also gave rise to the evolution of flatcats, which formed the basis of a brief fad in the UEE core worlds. The world is frequently called Seahorse by the locals, so named for the appearance of some of the high-gravity sea monsters harvested by native fishermen. The third of Ellis's populated planets, Noble, is a mid-sized forest world with a local government dictate requiring that most of the surface be preserved as is. A single spaceport near the South Polar region allows visitors to explore a beautiful landscape reminiscent of an undeveloped Earth. Two moons make for an especially beautiful landscape at night, although there is a constant fear that urban development will spread on the world to support the ever-increasing number of race fans traveling to the system. Ellis 6 sits just outside the Green Band, a rocky terrestrial world that is currently being used by the UEE for research projects examining the limits of human habitation. The hope is that terraforming techniques will expand to the point that planets further and further from a star will be able to someday support human biospheres. A small science station is in geostationary orbit for this purpose, and the population of scientists are always eager to purchase luxury goods to while away the time spent in their thankless tasks. Ellis 7 and 8 are similarly uninhabitable worlds. 7 features a highly corrosive atmosphere that can be damaging to ships entering local orbit. Ellis 8 is the smallest world in the system, an uninteresting rock with a limited atmosphere. The Ellis system features two gas giants, Walleye, Ellis 9, and Bombora, Ellis 10. Walleye is the largest of the two and has been completely commercialized for resource collection. While Walleye is most famously recognized as a pit stop for racers, most of the time it is the site of an impressive queues of freighters and warships waiting to take on fuel. Long-haul transports make the Earth Pinecone run frequently between Walleye and a variety of rest stop facilities that have grown up in orbit. Ellis 10 is a smaller gas giant with an extremely turbulent atmosphere that led to the creation of its name, Bombora. The 11th planet in the Ellis system was famously destroyed recently in a collision with its moon. The world was uninhabitable, and astrophysicists have long been tracking its apparent demise. Nevertheless, the impact resulted in an extremely dense debris field which pilots are advised to avoid at all costs. Outlying regions are a reasonable source for minerals, though with gravity having already begun the refining process. Ellis 12, named Judeca, is a small frozen ball in space, the site of the occasional ice mining expedition and little else. The outermost planet in the system, Ellis 13, is locally known as Pinecone due to its strange shattered rock surface. Pinecone is rich in heavy minerals and is a popular destination for long-haul miners, many of whom transport ores all the way back to Earth itself for resale. Pinecone also has an eccentric orbit, almost perpendicular to the rest of the system. Apart from the remnants of Ellis 11, the Ellis system contains one asteroid belt. Belt Alpha is located between Bombora and Ellis 11. Well, that's the Ellis system. Thanks for watching. More systems will be coming soon. We'll see you in the verse, and happy mining!